Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation2. Alright, the second in the third competitions, unfortunately, and this fiddlesticks just appeared out of nowhere. So it was really shocking at the last moment. This fiddlesticks just appear and become top, and then eventually and just fly off the roof in terms of the EP. So that's really disappointing. I was thinking that at least finally we get another good amount of the event coins, and we could get that 1000 event coin legendary trade. And that would be a good start for the fourth competitions. But this just disrupts everything. Right? So this is sometimes the fact of life. So we be all right. I mean, we will still get our legendary train in the fourth competition nonetheless. So I'm just waiting towards the next one, which I just need another 50 event coins because getting two number of first and a second. That gives us 950, so short of 50 to get 1000 event coin legendary, but that's all right. I'm working towards the nanoparticles to claim that epic train, so hopefully we get that out really soon. So that's something that really want to work out, and eventually with that we have another additional train that can use with good capacity to collect the raw materials that's precious that only event trains could, and also doing some deliveries as well. So I think the nanoparticle train was the killer in the previous competitions. Probably the Fiddlesticks has that nanoparticle epic train claim already. That's why it's so fast in terms of moving up in terms of that EP. Claiming the ranking chart top spot. Right, so as usual, I think we try our best to spend the Union dollars to fight the competitions, and of course we'll go for the rare and common, since that's the number of trains or the type of trains we have for the events itself. So there are many times that we couldn't do other jobs because most of it required event trains to do. So it's a bit tough for these competitions. And of course, along the way, spend quite a bit of the event or the Union dollars already. So I wouldn't be spending any more moving forward because I'll be getting that legendary train for sure. And of course, next is really to save up to that 4000 event keys for another legendary. A bit strange. Normally at the third competitions itself, or the early part of the fourth competitions, we would have enough for 4000 event keys, but not for this event. I'm just very short of the event keys because of the introduction of that nanoparticle. So this is something that changed the dynamics of this game. It is something that something to watch out and be careful with. What if we couldn't have saved enough 4000 event keys? That would be disastrous. We couldn't get that another legendary train. So this is something to watch out for, but I'm still going to save up. I'm going to spend a single of those event keys right now. Hopefully 3 more competitions to go, and along the way you can collect more of that event key itself. And of course nanoparticle, once we have completed that, hopefully there will be no more nanoparticle kind of jobs and they can convert back to event keys. I think that'll be good. So for now it's about productions as usual. Event factory must be working around the clock, and that's you need endless supply of that event's raw materials, which you need to collect before you send out dispatchers to do their work. So this is a habit to cultivate, otherwise it may be a bit tough. So looking here, you can see Fiddlesticks appeared out of nowhere and I just lost it eventually, so that's quite sad. And of course there is a mini game. I don't know what is this about, but it's just being introduced in the midst of the competitions. I mean, at the end of the third competitions, and we have been introduced to this very strange kind of mini game that gave really tiny amounts of rewards. You can see here, so you can see how small the reward is. How pathetic is that? So not really of good interest, but just for the fun of it, so to show you how to do it. It is not tough at all. Apparently just going to switch the train tracks to appropriately, and then you get your rewards, and it is a time base. The faster you do it, the more rewards you can gain. So again, like I said, nothing much to shout about. Even if you do a good job, is a gem. So it's quite pathetic. Pixel seems to be really pathetic at giving rewards sometimes. You just wanted to just shout out to them and say that maybe be more generous. They'll be helped to give like 10, 20 gems instead of one gem. So it's really pathetic in terms of rewards, but we are playing it for the fun of it. And of course, if you think that it's not really a good use of your time, you can actually give it up. No big issue here. But I'm just going to try a few more rounds and see how things work out. But you can see the time above is getting shorter and shorter. And once it hits that, it's just going to get all the full rewards. Hopefully you can get it really fast right now. It's running out of time. All right, so just in time for that. All right, so this is getting slightly tougher. This is a third round. I got one more ticket to go, and then before I can hit against, and we're gonna try out that again. You can see pathetic amounts of rewards here. Last but not least, we're gonna try this last attempt. Wow, they get it more complicated, but I basically just gonna switch it really fast, and hopefully you can get that out. Okay. Okay, I think we're almost done. Yep. All right, so again, finish this, and actually this animation is really not necessary. It's kind of a waste of time that you know. All right, I think this is more important. So all right, that's it. 4 tickets all spent, and I don't believe it. People are really spending money to buy and to play this, and it's not cheap. Right, so it's amazing how people spend money. And of course, if you missed my previous video, this is a gift code. You can get a legendary trains. So let's make sure you get this beautiful legendary trains that is free. Right, so just make sure you get it with that gift code, and hopefully we get more of such good gift codes itself. And I'm going to share it with my union members right now. The gift code, if you miss it, is again, this is the gift code itself for the gold train. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.